For the first time in 100 years, since the discovery of the royal tomb of King Tutankhamen, there has been a discovery of a royal tomb in Egypt, this time Thutmose II. Oh geez, poor guy. Now this tomb was originally discovered in October 2022, but they thought at the time that it was the tomb of a royal consort. However, after additional research and looking through artifacts within the tomb itself, they have now announced that no, this was actually the tomb of Thutmose II, which does put it almost exactly 100 years since the discovery of King Tut. That happened November 1922. This tomb was October 2022. His body was later moved back in antiquity and ancient times. So we've already had his mummy, but we didn't know where he was originally buried. And this is his original tomb. Who was Thutmose II? Well, we actually really don't know a lot about him. He was greatly overshadowed by his father, Thutmose I, and his half-sister and wife, Hatshepsut, who later went on to become king herself, along with his son, her stepson, Thutmose III. He married his half-sister Hatshepsut to kind of strengthen his claim to the throne. So when Thutmose II died, Thutmose III was only 2 years old. So Hatshepsut took up rule as king until Thutmose III came of age at 9, which is still pretty young. But even then, they co-ruled together. Now you may have noticed I've called Hatshepsut a king, and that is the title by which she went by. We call her queen today because she's female, but she never used that title. She went by king. And pharaoh was a Greek word that the ancient Egyptians never used. So Thutmose II, unfortunately, was not kept in high regard. His tomb was put off to the side. Today, for a couple of years, we thought it was the tomb of a royal consort. And also, many of his inscriptions were overwritten by Hatshepsut herself, which is not uncommon. We see in ancient times, Ramses II did this all over the place. There are a lot of things that we cannot date properly because Ramses put his name over everything. Now, if you've been following along with my work, you'll remember that both Hatshepsut and Thutmose III are considered two of our Stargate kings. And one of the most significant Stargate temples that we have, examples of a Stargate, is Hatshepsut's mortuary temple, which is absolutely beautiful.
We see here beautifully carved falcon. But what's interesting about this piece is look along the backside, the railing up the stairs. What does that look like to you? Did I hear somebody say snake? Yeah, snake tail. This may not be the actual original carving. This may have been recarved from a snake, maybe a cobra, but when you have that snake energy running up, you have a perfect picture of energy running up to inside the temple. And when we get up there, we'll see more of that Stargate symbolism, and then it goes straight up into the Holy of Holies. Off on the side here, you see these ruins back here. This is the base of an ancient pyramid. And it could be that pre-diluvians built a pyramid here, and then the dynastics coming in later took the ruins and built a temple. So you have a pyramid harnessing energy here. You have the snakes bringing the energy up into the temple there. And we'll see when we go inside why they're doing that.
So what was it they knew that Thutmose II didn't? So even though Thutmose II wasn't kept in high regard, this is still a fascinating discovery. And again, our first royal tomb discovery in 100 years. And as always, I invite you to explore with us on our next Stargates of Ancient Egypt tour and discover these secrets for yourself. The link is in the description.